So a good tip when you're coming to the trading center, actually to have the add-on called Buy 'em All, and that allows you to literally buy any amount of anything you want in-game. It kind of bypasses a lot of things, so I can just write 7 here, and it will say yes, that, and that's all you have to do, and then it will automatically purchase 7 of them. You won't have to click "Use sure" each time, which saves you a lot of time. And each of these bloody gold purses are worth 50 gold. Oh my gosh. It is worth noting, if you click them together really quickly, they can show as 100 gold in the chat, but that's not actually true at all. It's just the game adding that figure together. Yesterday, I was in yesterday's video, I was using an add-on called Auto Loot Plus, which basically stops me from seeing the loot and loots it just quicker. And that basically misled me to think that I was losing 100 gold from these purses instead of 50 gold. But yeah, realistically, I'm getting 50 gold per purse. Hello and welcome back to another video. It is I, Rosium, and we are back today with another gold making trick tip farm shenanigans. It is raw gold and it is the Savage Blood trick. So this is something that you use in conjunction with your garrison, and your garrison actually is one of the best raw gold making functions in the entire game, and I'm going to be showing you how. So yesterday we discussed how you can use the different functions within the garrison to make loads of gold. Today we're going to be showing you specifically the barn. Now the barn is such a good way of making gold every day. Every day you can get 6 savage blood, which can be turned into bloody purses, which are worth 50 gold each, which is super good. So that's a 300 gold straight away there with very little work required. Now something I do want you guys to make sure you go and do is to come over to Nagrand in this specific spot just here. There's a little tower here. Fly up to the top of the tower or run up to the top of the tower, kill Bolkar the Cruel, and when he is dead he will drop a golden main key. Come over here, click the cage, Golden Mane will walk out, he will give you a quest. Simply right click that quest and he will become your follower. I've already got Golden Mane the Skinner as my follower. Then when you've got your barn to level 2, you can make Golden Mane your worker. This will allow you to have more work orders, will allow him to work through the work orders that much quicker, meaning you're going to get a lot more gold for your time. With this gold farm, I suggest one thing and one thing only. Get yourself a level 3 barn as quickly as possible. You will have to buy the actual blueprint once you've got this achievement, but before you can do that you must get this achievement. And this achievement is called the Master Trapper. You must get 125 work orders in the barn. Now to do that you need to basically farm a bunch of cages. That doesn't take long at all, probably takes about 15-20 minutes max. Now what I would say is make sure you get a bunch of them across different characters, because every single work order from every single different character carries across to the overall achievement of this. So for example, I did this achievement in one day across 6 different characters. I just put as many traps as I could into the work order, even if they weren't like the top end traps. I literally just put any trap I could. And in order to farm these traps you just need to go over to Shadowmoon Valley, which is just here, and there is a section just here where you can basically farm wolves, elks, pretty much anything, and just farm up the traps, get them to half health, pop a trap down, they will automatically be farmed and you'll be given a cage. Take all the cages back to the barn and simply hand those in. Once those are handed in, you will get progress towards your achievement and it will be carried across every character on that account, which is super good. So once you've got that complete, it will allow you to buy the blueprint for the barn level 3. Get that barn level 3 built and it will give you a quest which I've got right now called Bigger Trap, Better Reward, and it is the Deadly Iron Trap. When you've got the Deadly Iron Trap, I want you to come over to Nagrand, and at Nagrand we're going to be farming these wolves, Direfang Alphas, and they're really easy to kill. I would 100% suggest any level 111 or above, and once you are currently at that level it's much easier to farm these wolves, and you are basically reducing your risk of of killing them too quickly, but also increasing your risk of not dying to wolves and being able to solo them quite easily. You can only capture the big wolves, so don't waste your time on the small ones. If you want to kill them, you can, and they do drop sumptuous fur. It's just it's a bit pointless in all honesty, especially since you get so much sumptuous fur from the traps of the caged mighty wolves. Farming this for like 15 minutes every 2 weeks will give you a load, probably 100 to 150 traps, and that in itself will set you up for just literally thousands of gold using the barn. See, I just accidentally killed that guy because I've got too much gear on right now. This guy is a level 111. I could easily take some gear off. Usually on my characters I have a equipment slot called wolves, and all you have to do is create an equipment slot, take off any gear that you need to, and then have another basically equipment slot which says full gear, and that will just guarantee that you can swap between them really quickly. Okay, just sticking those down. And as I say, you can see each time I'm trapping them, I'm getting progress towards my caged mighty wolves. There you go. So far we've got 49 of these trapped caged wolves. And when we take these back, we'll immediately use about 30 of them. So I want to make sure I've got a good 100 on me. So I've got like, 70 to last me a couple weeks. That should do really, really nicely. And this works really, really well as part of a group as well. So if you want to do this with some friends, you can actually farm these wolves with friends, and it will carry across for both of you. This method I learned from a gold maker called Drizzling Rose. She's really well known within the gold makers community, and she created a Miro board for how to make gold using the garrison. And a lot of the kind of tips I've figured out for myself were pointed in the right direction by Drizzling Rose. So a load of stuff that I learned came directly from her, but some of the stuff I figured out for myself because of she pointed me in the right direction with her guide, and I think that's really good. And I think it's really important to give credit where credit is due, because Drizzling Rose did a fantastic job of making that Miro board. For myself personally, I really struggle to read it because I am a bit of a potato. I don't really work very well with graphs or writing or anything like that. I just struggle to understand it all. I have to kind of see things in a video format or hear them or through or I have to hear them in order to understand them fully, and so that's why I've decided to make a video on Alrighty, now with that complete, all you need to do is to come over to your barn and make sure it's obviously level 3 and hand in that quest. And the simple way to do that is to just simply create a work order. That will create, he will say, okay, give me that quest reward, done. Now you can basically give him all of your wolf cages. So I think he'll take about, oh, so he took 20 off us there, not 30. So he's taken 20 off us so far, and it's probably because I haven't got a high level bank on this yet, and I haven't got a trading post yet either, which basically I haven't got any bank or trading post, and that increases the amount of work orders that they can take at once. So that's probably why he's only taken 30. On some of my other characters, I've got banks set up on that plot there, and I've also got a trading post which increases the amount of work orders set up there. Definitely suggest getting those as well. But now I will get Savage Blood every single day, and I can turn that Savage Blood at my trading post when I've got that built and upgraded. I will be able to buy the Bloody Purse, and the Bloody Purse is worth 50 gold each, and I get about 6 Savage Blood per day, meaning we get 300 gold. Eventually that will increase, and I will be able to get that up to 400 gold, which is going to be super awesome. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button, give that subscribe button a little tickle, and I will see you in the future videos. This is Erosium, out.